How's it going, guys? Ultrasive here, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get more FPS in Apex Legends. So the first tip in this tutorial would be to verify your game, or in this case, if you just right click in your game library on Origin, then click repair, it'll go through the repair process and it'll verify the install of your game. The next step would be to update your drivers. Whether you have an AMD card, you can go to the AMD Radeon software, or if you have an NVIDIA card like I do, you can go into GeForce Experience. So if you just type it in, GeForce Experience, then it will open you up to like the GeForce Experience tab where you can update your drivers. Go into the drivers tab, and then you can click on download, and it'll download the newest driver. Recommending Express installation if it's offered. The next step would be to defragment the hard drive that the game is running off of. So if you go to optimize drives, it'll bring up a tab where you can go. See, I have mine installed on my game's hard drive. So you first click analyze, and then you click optimize, and it will defragment your hard drive. So it'll basically reorganize your files and into a better, more orderly manner, and it definitely helps if you have a slow hard drive, because this is a hard drive, not an SSD that I have it installed on. So it'll definitely help my FPS. The next step involves power settings. So go into your power management settings, and then you want to go into additional power settings, and then you'll want to change it to high performance. So this will give you the best performance on your PC, but it does cost a little bit more wattage or power usage, but you will get the best of everything, and after you're done you can go back to power saver or balance mode. The next step is to go into Task Manager, which you can right click on your taskbar and go into Task Manager. It will open up, and we're gonna just make sure nothing is using up a bunch of our CPU, our GPU, our RAM, or our hard drive. And so we can do that. We can click on each one of them, and for say OBS is using quite a bit of my CPU and my GPU up, although it's using my video encode on my GPU, not my 3D engine. But we can see we could end OBS as a task, or if you have something else running in the background that you may not want running, you can end that task. And after you end that task, you'll probably get better performance in your game. Next step would be to run an antivirus. So you can go to the bottom right hand corner or up here and just find Windows Defender somewhere. So I'm just gonna go here, Windows Defender, and I found it right here, Windows Defender. And you can do a scan. So I can turn on my real-time protection, and I can do a full scan, which will look at all the files on my PC and determine if there's a virus, because if you do have a virus, it's likely to be using up a lot of your system resources, and that isn't good at all. Next step would be to install Razer Cortex, which is basically an FPS boosting program. You can look more about it on their site. So I will put a link to it in the description, but basically there is a Razer Cortex site, which is basically an application that will allow you to get more FPS by stopping system tasks and defragmenting your RAM. So it's very helpful when gaming, and it'll prioritize your game over other functions of your PC. So you will download it, and after you set up your account and everything, I personally have a desktop app for mine, so I can just click on Razer Cortex, and then you can run the System Booster. So you'll go to System Booster in the top tab, and then scan, and it'll clean up a lot of your computer. And then when you go to the Game Booster, you should do this before and after your games. You'll boost, and then you'll restore your system to normal. And this is just a very good method for keeping your FPS high while you're gaming, and again, sending your PC back into its normal state for regular desktop usage once you're done. The next step would be to go into your game and then go into settings, and then your video settings. So in your advanced settings, make sure everything is on low, especially VSync. VSync is a big FPS hitter. I do not use the adaptive resolution FPS target. I just think it's kind of annoying if you're switching up your settings mid-game. I usually turn all these settings to low, and for texture streaming budget, this should be half the RAM of your graphics card. I have a GTX 1060 6GB, so I use low, because this uses 2 to 3 gigabytes, so 3 is half of 6. Really don't go above high. I don't think going above high is really useful at all. Texture filtering, I don't know why mine is so high. It should be pretty low. Turn all of these to low. You can turn these low, disabled. and then you'll have a lot better time. The game will look a lot worse, or you can, like, if you want things to look a little bit smoother, you can turn up your anti-aliasing, or if you want your textures to look better, you can turn up those texture filtering settings. And after that's all done, you can, and it still didn't help, you can try lowering your resolution. I'd say 720p or 900p is kind of where you want to lower it to, if, like, anything is not running fluently. Below 720p, I find that the games don't really look too nice, and you probably just need to, use a lot, either, like, go and find your bottleneck on your PC, so you can do that by going to Task Manager, and if your CPU is at 100 or your GPU is at 100, or maybe you even need more RAM, you can, like, find out what you need to upgrade in your PC, and if you're a laptop, it's probably going to mean you're going to have to buy a new one, or you're going to have to buy a PC, and, like, customize the parts for that. But in the end, it's really, you need to find your bottleneck. I know a lot of people, for you guys, it's probably going to be a GPU bottleneck. Mine's actually a CPU bottleneck, because I have a AMD FX series CPU, which is, like, from 2013, so it's, like, 5 years old now, and it's starting to age my system. My 1060 is fine, but it's really my CPU as being my bottleneck, so I probably need to upgrade that before I get better FPS. But yeah, I'm already hitting above 60 FPS, so I think I'm fine for now. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If it helped you guys in any way, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and leave a like on this video. If you guys did enjoy, I'm out.